Speaking of getting rinsed, Murls, didn't Tana Mongeau kind of jinx your whole weekend there?
Oh, the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Gee, thank you so much for bringing this up. And G, by the way,
I forgot about her.
Who knew? I'm sitting next to Wayne Gretzky, and G comes up with the best Stanley Cup story of all of us. Bravo, buddy. That was quite the comeback, G. And you're now the sneaky undercover cup god from the podcast. Sorry, RA, you've been dethroned. You didn't
With
make it to McGulligan's.
Following them around.
Had it for a while. Mongeau.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to this girl. She's internet famous. 10 million followers on Instagram, but as Murls, she's always going to be known as the Black Widow.
Yeah, I had obviously had no clue who she was. You see like these 5 girls come in and this big red-headed guy with a duffel bag. And I think I joked like, oh, what do you do? Like, is that all your cash in there? Like you guys big time players? And no. But this girl ends up coming to sit down. It's 3-card poker. And once again, Biz is bullying the table. So he's trying to tell her how to bet. And she's like, I got this. She's like, I'm from Vegas, blah, blah. So, that's interesting. Like, where you live now? She's like, I live in LA, but I'm from Vegas. And I'm like, well, what are you guys doing? She's like, oh, these are just my friends. Don't worry about it. She's trying to place her bets. So Biz is yelling at her, play this. She's like, leave me alone. I know how to do this.
Seat order goes myself, Wit, Black Widow, Murls is at the caboose.
Yeah. And I've lost, I haven't won all trip. I finally start winning. I think I turned 400 into 2,400. And I was only ripping. I had stacks. I had to get paid in red chips. I'm like, only pay me in red chips.
Yeah, he's that dickhead.
And I was building towers in front of me. And everything was going great. And I didn't even make it realize it because I'm used to blackjack. If somebody jumps in, it's going to screw all the cards up anyway. But with 3-card poker, she's getting my 3 cards, whoever jumps in that spot.
I knew it right away. I was like, oh no. Oh,
and
no.
I was just so high. I was like, on life, I was just like, I'm going to win. I'm winning everything. Like, let's go. Not that kind of high, RA.
I was surprised. Like, Murls, you holding out on me or what?
And lo and behold, she gets a pair of 9s. She gets the Gretzky 9-9. So she wins. She wins her bonus. She wins this. I get crap. I think I got enough to play.
You got
it was
qualifying,
even worse.
and then she came in with an ace king over your ace queen. So just
exactly. So I had enough to play. So then I lose double. So now I'm rattled. I'm like, oh no. She leaves. She leaves the table. Gets in, plays one hand, is gone. What did I go on? I went on I think I won 3 out of 49 hands the rest of the night. I just got
at one point,
rinsed.
I remember I was counting. I'm like, oh, he's just lost 18 hands in a row. His giant stacks of reds are now gone. He's motherfucking this Black Widow. And Grinelli's like, yeah, I think that girl's famous on Instagram. Merle's like, I don't give a fuck what she's famous on.
And that's why they call her the Black Widow. It was a slow death. It was
she had
quick
about 50. She had a 50-person team with her.
It was the wildest scene. That's what it threw me all off, and that's kind of why I let her sit down. I didn't know what was going on. It was a wild scene. I don't know what they were up to in there.
That's when I knew that the series was over, because you were talking about Florida and the rainbows and then I saw that happen. I said, hammer the Vegas Golden Knights tomorrow. That's a guarantee.
You were saying 5-1. You and G were both calling 5-1. We knew it was going to be a beating, and it delivered.